Montero. Montero, for those who don't know who I'm talking about, that is Lil Nas X. Well, he is right now inmate 972-33678. He's in jail.
And so clank clank, clank clank.
Now, this is according to TMZ. Oh, Montero. I'm going to play the video so y'all can see what I'm talking about. I'm sure most of you have already seen this, but I'm going to play it anyways because I have a lot of things that I want to say. So before we get into this, I just want to say, I hope, girl, listen, I've been over here sipping tonight, and I know sometimes some of y'all get turned off by the stuff that comes out of my mouth, and I can understand why. I'm not going to act like I don't understand why some of you not turn your nose up, but kind of look at me in disgust when I say certain things. I get it, I do. Now, is it going to stop me from saying what I am saying? No, because I always look at it through this lens. Girl, there are a million other YouTubers out there who say it a whole lot worse than me. Okay, I think I'm one of the nice ones. Okay? I think I'm one of the considerate ones, okay? I try to consider the things that come out. I try to consider and think of ways to say the things I want to say before I say it. And sometimes it doesn't come out the way that I practiced it in the mirror. It comes out completely different, and I just have to roll with the punches, right? So just an FYI, I am going to say something tonight that may leave some of you turning off the video, and that's fine. All right, so let's just get into it. Lil Nas X is still behind bars after his arrest early Thursday morning, and now we know he's not getting out until at least Monday. Authorities tell TMZ since the Old Town Road singer was arrested on suspicion of battery on a police officer, he needs to go before a judge to have his bail set. And that ain't going to happen until Monday. Seems like there's plenty of others in front of him also looking to bail out, and Nas ain't cutting the line.
Denied.
We're told that this particular charge is an automatic appearance, and he can't be issued a citation and released like most misdemeanors, cause cited out only applies to nonviolent offenses, and Nas allegedly charged at a police.
You lying!
TMZ broke the news. Lil Nas X was arrested after being seen floating aimlessly down Ventura Boulevard at 4 a.m. Someone driving past him recorded Nas, who repeatedly pointed at the camera and muttered something about heading to a party. And at one point, he placed an orange traffic cone on his head. We're told officers found him still walking down the middle of the road, and after Nas charged at officers, they subdued him and put him in handcuffs. Officers told paramedics it was a possible overdose, and Nas was transported to a hospital. He was released shortly thereafter and booked. The musician's camp been radio silent since the arrest. Let me go ahead and play this video, and then we're going to talk.
Nah. Hey, don't be late to the party tonight.
Where at?
You know where it's at. Nah, go ahead, babe. Nah. Go ahead, babe. Nah. Didn't I tell you to put the phone down? Uh-oh, somebody's gonna have to pay for that. Da. Hey, for everybody coming to the party. La. Yes, I am serving you. I am serving you. And you better be at that party tonight. Oh, yes. 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 Yes, get my good side. Every side. Yes. Boom, cat, town. Sean Bankhead taught me that one. Bow. Bang. Bow. Woo. Bow. Batty boy, won't you give it to me, baby? Batty boy, won't you give it to me, baby? That's gonna be a beautiful sunrise. Give me that phone so I can throw it. I want to throw it far away so you never see it again. I don't like phones. Don't miss the party tonight. Why are you still here? You need to be telling everybody about the party, girl. What's your problem? Break it down, break it down, break it down.
Baby, I'm sorry, girl. We kick you in tonight because I got a lot to say, girl. When I tell you, when Miss Thing was pumping down that street, and he was like, na 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 na. Go ahead, babe. Na 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 na. Go ahead, babe.
Nah, 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 nah. Hey,
What
don't
up?
be late to the party tonight.
Where at?
You know where it's at. Nah, go ahead, babe. Nah, 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 nah. Go ahead, babe. Nah, 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 nah.
When I tell you I lost it, go ahead, babe. Na 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 na. Go ahead, babe. Na 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 na. I said, girl, sister. I said, sister, no, sister, no. Somebody go get cousin Montero, cause we don't know if he on that shit. We don't know what's going on, but we need somebody to go get cousin Montero because right now, baby, he's walking down the middle of the street with his panties and some boots on. And it just, we don't know what's going on. We don't know what's going on. But when he said, Sean Bankhead taught me how to do that, and when he went down and did the bend and snap, I said, oh, sister. I said, sister, no. I said, oh, sister, no. Not the bend and snap.
You try.
Sean Bankhead taught me that one. Bow! Bang! Bow! Woo!
Go when he said, Batsy boy, why don't you give it to me, baby? Batsy boy, why don't you give it to me, baby?
Bow! Batty boy, won't you give it to me, baby? Batty boy, won't you give it to me, baby?
I was over here, not over here. Girl, when I tell you I was watching this video, I was absolutely losing it. And I'm going to tell y'all why. Can I say something? And I don't want to make light of what they're reporting because they're reporting that it was an overdose. We don't know if that's true or not. It could be mental, it could be mental health challenges. We don't know. And I'm going to tell you why I don't know. Whatever it is, I'll say this before I say what I'm about to say. Girl, they always say you got to say something nice before you go into whatever it is. I hope that he gets the help that he needs because anyone walking down the street with their Hanes on and a pair of boots is clearly going through something at 4 o'clock. Unless, girl, unless you're it's that one man. If y'all have been to New York to Times Square, y'all know that white man who plays a guitar with his underwear on. Like he's famous for. I know y'all know what I'm talking about. Besides that, girl, all I'm gonna say is this, girl. If y'all ever see Rodney Mitchell walking down the street with his panties on and a pair of boots, something ain't right. Let me be very clear. If y'all ever see me walking down the street with just my panties on. Girl, I got my t-shirt and my panties on, just how you like it, waiting for you. Girl, if y'all see me walking down the street with my t-shirt and my panties on, girl, something ain't right. It ain't no stunt, it ain't no show. Something ain't right. Something is going on. For real, for real. Okay? I hope Lil Nas gets the help that he needs because, again, anyone walking down the street at 4 o'clock in the morning, dancing and doing the bend and snap and, you know, singing at the top of their lungs is clearly going through something. I don't know how an overdose necessarily looks on everyone who happens to OD. And I'm about to say something that I probably shouldn't say. When I first saw it, I didn't look at it as an OD. I saw someone, and I don't want to reduce what they said could possibly be an overdose down to him being a stunt queen, but what I saw was a stunt queen. I saw a queen pulling a stunt. I am someone who is not even a Lil Nas X fan like that. But I felt the need to support him when he was going through the call me what you want, and call me what you need, call me in the morning, I'm in the midnight. Girl, when Hit That song came out, I was like, I gotta support this gay dude. Because you know what I'm saying? So I supported him just because he's gay, basically. And I know that how it can be for like gay, I don't know why I said gay, for gay rappers, right? But for me just to sit down and listen to a Lil Nas X album, no. When he came out with his EP, was that an EP or an album he came out with a couple of months ago? There were a couple of songs on there that I liked. And that was really I think the two that he released, I believe. And then I remember seeing him walk down the street saying that he's in his flop era. I guess it didn't do so well on the charts, or I guess it didn't sell that well. But I think a lot of people were upset at him because when he came back out, you know, everything with Lil Nas X, I hate to say, I feel like it's always a stunt. In some of his videos, I get what he's trying to say. I get the message. I understand it. But I also, at some point, it's like, girl, everything you do has to be a stunt. Everything you have to do has to be gimmicky. Everything you have to do, it has to be something to try to get people attention. Like when you just put out the music and just put out the music. And so when I saw him walking down the street, and I saw how he was behaving. And again, I don't want to speak out of turn because I'm not a doctor. I'm not an expert in this. Girl, I feel like that's how the bitch normally act. I didn't see a fucking overdose. I saw Lil Nas X putting on a stunt and a show. I saw a stunt queen walking down the street with the widest pair of underwear he could find, the widest pair of boots he could find, and I saw someone who probably had a friend record him to try to get his name back out there. At first, I felt like, girl, this is nothing for him but a show so that when he comes back out, he could give this whole, I went through some stuff, come out with an album, and the album go #1. That's how I felt at first. And if we're going to be honest, I still kind of feel that way right now. My mind could change once the facts come out, but right now, it's giving stunt queen. I understand that he hit a cop with a cone, but look, everything about Lil Nas X gives me stunt queen. Everything. I would not be surprised if that was one of his sisters in that car recording him, and they set it up together. I wouldn't be surprised. I really would not be surprised. I hope whatever he's going through, because even if he's not necessarily, even if he didn't necessarily OD, you still need to seek some type of help. If we find out this is a stunt, let's just say, let's play the what if game. If we find out that this is a stunt, sister, you still need some help. Girl, if you got to go through all of this to try to sell an album, girl, it might be, girl, you got to go through all of this. You know, you got to go through all of this. If it's not a stunt, and if he did OD, as what they said, then I hope he gets the help he needs. Either way, I hope he gets the help that he needs. Whether we find out that it was a stunt, whether we find out it wasn't a stunt, he still needs some type of help. And that's really what it just comes down to. But right now, am I necessarily buying it? I'm not. And I hate to be the asshole. I hate to be the other gay man who, you know, it can appear as though I'm down in the other gay man. Because, girl, you know, as the gays, sometimes we gotta stick together because we got everybody coming against us. But, girl, we got to tell the truth too and shame the devil. I'm a truth teller before anything else. That's just how I feel. That's just what I think. Now, what I think is not facts. What I think is not the gospel. I could be 1,000,000% incorrect on everything I just said. And that boy could have literally OD'd, have mental health issues and all types of shit. But right now it's giving stunt queen. It's giving you a stunt queen, girl. I know a stunt queen when I see her. It's giving stunt queen, girl. I know a stunt queen when I see her. It's giving stunt queen, girl. I know a stunt queen when I see her. Girl, it's giving stunt queen. I know a stunt queen when I see her. That's what it's giving to me. But I could be wrong. I hope I'm wrong. But I'll be right a lot of times. Sometimes I'm wrong. Sometimes. But I'm not one to come down to YouTube and just go against the grain either. I'm not one to come. I'm not the one to come down here and go against what the popular opinion is. That's not how I roll. So if I tell you something, it's because I really feel it. Anyways, y'all let me know what y'all think. All right, I'm gone. I'll talk to y'all later. Have a good day. Bye, y'all.